Okay, Copeland control box. 6 zones. Each zone has control and limit. What's happening is we're bringing in 240 volts coming in, 2 hot lines 110 each. They're coming into this main set of contactors right here. So these are live. There's a power feed coming out of the back side of this for power. It's coming out of that and going through a power switch here. That power switch is then feeding it up to switches both sides. Power switch switches both sides. Go through 2 sets of fuses. That fuse power now comes back and does 2 things. One, it energizes this coil and pulls that in, so this is now live. So as long as that switch is on, this has live power on this side of the control, on the load side, and it energizes the power to all the controls. So all the controls actually light up. Those are all daisy chained all the way down. So now once we have power on this side of the control circuit, now we have these limit controls that are in play. So each control has 2 sensors coming in, K-tip thermocouples. 1, 2. One of them is for control and one of them is for limit. So we're going to talk a little bit about this limit circuit first. So power is coming out of this hot side now. So this hot side is now hot. It's going to go up to the fuses, to one side of the fuse, to the other side of the fuse. One side of the fuse comes out of there. It does 2 things. One, it goes to the mechanical relay. The other thing that it does is it goes through out to this relay, which is the limit relay. And as long as that's pulled in, the other side of that comes in and it pulls in the power to the actual contactor side of the relay. Not the contactor, but the coil side of the relay. So when we have power feeding to this, and this controller is not at over temperature, this contact is closed, power comes in from this side of the fuse, goes through that set of contacts, out to the other side, and pulls that coil in. So now we have power coming into one side, comes into the relay, comes out of the relay, goes out to the load, which is the heater, that's what this main lock is, comes out of the load, comes back to the other side of the relay, comes back from the other side of the relay, through now the solid state switch. So this is the switch side. So this is enacting limit, this is actually control. So we've got power, again, coming out of the, going into the relay is closed, coming out of the relay, going out to the heater, coming back out of the heater, into one side of this relay, and from the other side of the relay, it's going over to this power switch, solid state switch, solid state relay, coming out of the solid state relay, coming to the other side of the load. This is right here, that's the other side of the load, and completing the circuit. It actually comes right up here. And that actually is switching from zone number 1 here. So switch DC circuit for that. And the other part of this circuit, that's the whole circuit. We have the main contactor. Once the main contactor has power and we're not at limit, we get this contactor pulling in, which allows heater to be power to be present for the solid state relay to switch. When that is closed, this power on and off to this relay. Now this red wire is an additional limit. So all these are daisy chained together. So this comes into a normally open set of contacts here, daisy chained into that one, normally open, normally open, normally open, normally open, normally open, normally open, and it comes all the way back around to this set of contactors. So that is just to monitor the condition of this thing. When it is closed, it means I have power and I've pulled in the relay because I don't have an alarm and I'm all set to go. Simple as that.